What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Recently, the Olympics, the Paris Olympics, came to an end. We had some great things happen. You had Simone Biles going crazy as per usual. You had Noah Niles pissing off the entire world with his rhetoric. Like the last time he was talking about how the NBA champions shouldn't be called world champions because they're like champions of the world. You only play in the U.S. And mind you, it makes sense for a guy who competes on like the biggest stage ever during the Olympics. That's literally against every single country. So the backlash that he got from sports fans and sports athletes alike, it was kind of warranted because he didn't have to go there. But I digress. What we're here to talk about is something that Kevin Durant had said, and it kind of resonated with me. Kevin Durant, he was asked about the state of America because during the Olympics, another basketball player, I think it was Nick Young, he tweeted out that, oh, black people, we're still being killed in the U.S., and yet we're celebrating the U.S. during the Olympics. Because mind you, babe, who was that lady? What was the lady's name who was killed recently by the police officer? Hmm? Sonia Massey, right? Sonia Massey was recently killed. I think Nick Young was responding to that. And then a day or two later, a interviewer had asked Kevin Durant, like, hey, what do you think of America, right? And I don't want to get his quote wrong. So let me pull it up here. The man said a lot of bullshit happens in our country, but a lot of great things happen too. And that's true. That's real rap. Now, a lot of bullshit does happen. Sonia Massey, George Floyd, Trayvon Martin. The list is literally like 100 plus long. Like literally there's a list going around on the internet about like 100 plus black people's final words and how they're being killed by their, by the perpetrators, I guess you want to call it. It's very sad. Like that list will have you, like it's some children on the list saying their final words, and it's fucking sad. So it makes sense. And if you're a black person, of course you realize and you know that it isn't the easiest being black in America. Now, mind you, it probably, I don't know, babe, does this sound right? It's easiest to be black in America. Like, would you say that this is the easiest country to be black in?
You mean black, like actually born black, or cosplay as black?
What do you mean cosplaying black?
Like it's easy for you to like take a part in black culture but not be black, or do you mean like being black as in like actually being born black?
Yeah, actually being black, like walking around with this skin. Isn't it easier to do it here rather than anywhere else? Like, do you believe racism in other countries is more like prevalent? Because people say that America is the most racist place ever.
Everywhere. And colorism too.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like, would it be wrong for me to say that being black in America is probably the safest place to be black?
Some people disagree. I mean, it depends on where you travel to. Some people say it's like pretty safe to be black in like certain South American countries, Belize, I think certain parts of Brazil too. I mean, I've never been there, but some people say like they feel really safe in those countries, even Ireland.
Mm. Yeah, Ireland has a big black, not a big black populace, I would say, but they love black people out there. Like, that show that reminds me, there was a black lady from Ireland who just won like a gold medal in like the women's 400 relay. Everyone fucking loves her. She's Irish, and she's like dark skinned, like very dark skinned. They go goo goo gaga over her. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe the point I'm just trying to get at is I've only been in America, so I only know what it feels like to be a black guy in America. But I don't think I'd want to be a black guy anywhere else. Like I feel like being black here is like
You're comfortable here.
I'm comfortable here. Of course, like I've only been here and stuff. Like when you see stuff like videos from the UK or videos from other countries and stuff, I just feel like I don't know, man. I feel like over there it'll be way worse. I feel like here, as long as you're in your comfort zone, but that it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be as long as you're in your comfort zone, you feel comfortable to be a black. You should be able to be a black person anywhere. But so that is where the real video starts. It's hard to be black in America, but I still love being black in America. I wouldn't rather be black anyplace else. I feel like, and I believe in my heart of hearts, America is one of, if not the best country in the world. And I may be Uncle Ruckus to you. I may be a coon for saying that. That's what people like to say. Like, well, America's not the best. And I asked them, okay, where's better? Where's better? And if it's better, why are you not there? Make your way. Well, Canada's better. It's nicer. less racisms and stuff. Like people leave their doors open. I'm like, okay, so are you gonna move there and leave your door open? No. And I don't even believe people really do that. Because that's just foolhardy. Okay. You know what? We're getting off track. So, being black in America surely is hard. Now, me, I live in the Northeast, like in New Jersey, New York area. So, I haven't seen or battled much racism. You know, maybe some passive aggressive racism here and there. Maybe, you know, but nothing that's like really blatant in your face, like the videos you see online where like a guy's getting called the N word just for like standing nearby, or you know he's being picked on. Like you know I've been picked on by police just for maybe being black, or just maybe like he didn't like the first our first interaction together, and now every time he's seen me, he's like pulling me over, because this would literally happen like every single time on my way to work. I would be pulled over by the same three cops, and I feel like they were like conspiring with each other to get me for some reason. Like your seatbelt's not on, or it's 30 minutes before sunrise, so you're supposed to have your lights on, even though it's bright as fuck out. Like, come on now, like they just found any reason to give me a ticket, and I know I'm probably giving like the bare minimum of what it really feels like to be a black person in America. Because people would say that me being born and raised in New Jersey, I don't know what it feels like to really be black in America. Like you have to go live in like an all white state to feel what it feels like.
Or I'll just go to South Jersey.
Go to South Jersey. Go to South Jersey, and they'll show you what it feels like. So can you attest to this? Can you attest to this?
I had someone ask me I'm here from because of slavery.
Wait, say again. So someone asked you, were you here in America?
Because of slavery, because he didn't think I was from New Jersey or from America. Because some people don't think I'm from here. Like, no, I'm from Jersey. I know I don't sound like it. I'm from Jersey. So your parents from Jersey, grandma, Jersey, grandparents.
He was not. Jersey. He was not hearing that shit. He was like,
"Oh, so you're because of slavery." Like, yeah, I guess so.
Jesus.
This was at school.
At school. And school. Oh my God, Jesus, Christmas. But yes, I guess if you go to South Jersey, you can experience some authentic racisms down there. I mean, you know what? I've actually seen.
I like South Jersey though.
I like South. The houses are beautiful. Like some people from my church live in South Jersey.
I fuck with Amish markets.
Yeah, you did say that. You like
I
Amish.
love the Amish markets. They're so good.
I like Amish people. I like whenever we go to PA. Not whenever we go, but when we used to go to PA, we would always pass through like the Amish villages, and we would get like cheese and shit like that, just because they make their shit really fresh. Like, yeah, those guys
so good.
Those guys are good.
You ever had Amish donuts? Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I haven't.
They're really good at making like sweets.
But Amish people, if we're gonna get off subject here, Amish people, I heard there was an Amish mob. I heard that they would do a lot of. There's an Amish mob. Like, yes, those people get into it. They get into it, bro.
Yeah, Amish Main Street?
Yes, those niggas do not play about. It's about land ownership and all this other stuff. Like, it gets deep. But yeah. Okay. Enough about the Amish. No, but yeah. So I actually did experience like. I don't know if this is racist. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments, right? But it was my first time actually having to confront someone else's ideas about race and all that. Because mind you, I grew up in a predominantly black city, I guess you can say. So my school was predominantly black people. So you know, I guess my ideas were sort of, you know, we all shared the same sort of ideas when it came to race, because there weren't any other people, like there wasn't a white guy there to like combat us on our ideas of race and racism. So I'm working with this guy in FedEx. We're both inside this truck. We're like making a giant wall. You know, if you ever worked at FedEx, you're like stacking boxes to make walls, make sure they're flush. So basically, he's talking to me and he's telling me that you know, black people or Africans had a choice in being part of the slave trade. And he said, bro, mind you, if people had came to like, where was he from? He said, people that came to my place, we would have killed them, like wherever he was from. He's like, we would have killed it. We would have just rolled over and became slaves. You know, mind you, at this time, I was pretty ignorant, so I didn't even really realize or put it together like, hey, white people were slaves, white people enslaved other white people, shit like that. But I'm like, bro, how would you feel if like a bunch of people just came to your shit with weapons, like guns and stuff like that, and they're telling you to get on this boat? Like, what do you expect the black people of Africa to do? He's like, bro, like, he's like, that's no excuse. Like, he's like, and then you guys come here and you guys let us like walk all over you for like hundreds of years. He's like, you guys like, da da da. I'm just sitting there like, I wasn't really understanding his logic. So it's like, you're saying that you guys stole us from our homeland And we're at fault for that. Then we're at fault for also being at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to like being a people in the country that we were just brought to. Where again, how is that our fault? There's nothing we can do. Like we were,
Bro, I think it's just mad easy.
both things is just mad easy. Like
If you was put in that situation, it wouldn't be.
it wouldn't be. Like
He'd probably be the one selling
his homies. He'll be selling his homies so that he likes he'll sell his homies to save his own skin. That's the type of guy he was giving. But now in retrospect, thinking about it, like there's so much more I could say to him. Like, bro, white people enslaved white people like hundreds and hundreds of times over again. Like literally, this was humanity. Humanity's thing was, hey, if you have something we want, we're gonna come try to take it from you.
Especially if you're more advanced, you have
more shit,
like
weaponry and stuff. We're gonna come take it from you, and then we're gonna come take you.
You ain't beating a bullet.
You're not beating a bullet. Like you can have all the knives and blades you want. Well, I can't say that because when Haiti took back their independence from France, France had guns, and Haiti.
That's France.
That's okay. That's France, right? Everyone, okay, so that's France. But Haiti went back to their liberation with knives and machetes. All right, and
there's still a lot of bloodshed.
A lot of bloodshed, of course. But that's war for you. And like the main moniker, the main slogan that we had during our revolution was, "Boule la caille and avec couper tête," which means burn down their houses and cut off their heads. And that's pretty good rhetoric, if you ask me, for self-liberation. And after that, we went and helped liberate the DR, Jamaica, all these other Caribbean countries. We're the first Caribbean country to have our own freedom. But I digress. Again, getting off topic here. At the end of the day, I just want to say I love being black in America. I feel like black people do get we are at the bottom of the totem pole for most things. And even then, someone may combat that and say, bro, we had a black president. Like, what? Like, we're no longer at the bottom of the totem pole. It's like, yeah, but we are. Okay, we actually are. Like, these people, these political pundits, they use us as like, they just use us to further themselves. Like Joe Biden saying that if you don't know whether or not you want to vote for me or not, you're not black. That's fucked. All right. And people were actually like, huh, you know what? That's the guy. That's not the guy, bro. That's not the guy. Kamala Harris, she's a lady who would keep people in jail past their sentences, right? She's a lady who refused orders from the Supreme Court to reveal evidence that would exonerate a lot of men, wrongfully accused and wrongfully incarcerated men. And she was like, nah, I'm good off that. Like, we're trying to get some free fucking labor. That's all it was. That's all we were. Since being here, we were free labor. After slavery was ended, it's like, how else do we get free labor from these guys? Oh, wait. Let's create the prison complex, make laws, lobby political people to make laws to make sure that black people are the most people being incarcerated, and then we can get the free labor from them. Oh, all right. Yeah. This video is all over the place. My ideas all over the place. But is this something that's been weighing on my heart since seeing that Kevin Durant quote? I just wanted to make a video and talk about. Like, I do love being American. I wouldn't rather grow up anywhere else. I feel like this is, I don't want to say the safest, because like for the past few years we've been having like school shootings like literally every other day we had a school shooting, and it was pretty bad. But we haven't had a lot of school shootings lately, right? Yikes. So some of them are not even
There's a lot of like awful things that happen that
we don't know. Of course. But for school shootings, I would expect them to always like kind of put that out there. But
I don't know.
all the time, for sure. But do you have any thoughts on this subject, like being black?
There's a shooting at, I forget where at. I guess that's some type of like those like little like splash parks they have in like the park area.
Yeah, they have one in Linden right here.
Someone shot it up and killed like the mom and like the 2 kids.
Where?
I forget where. Somewhere in the U.S.
At a splash park.
It's like I didn't really hear about it too much. I just saw someone post about it on TikTok, but like there's no details behind it or anything.
It's fucking crazy, bro. Going and killing kids.
I'm not sure why, but
it's probably some dude. He's probably looking for his girl or some shit.
But why would they be at a park with a bunch of kids?
No, because like I don't know, bro. It's just like the story I tell you about. Like in Linden here, there was a guy. His girlfriend was out to dinner with another man, right? The guy, his best man's, like his friend, saw his friend, the girl, out to dinner with another guy. So he called his man's like, yo, I think I see Shorty here. She's eating with the nigga at table B7 over there by the door. Okay, whatever. The guy comes. He sees the girl. He's like, that's Shorty? All right, cool. Leaves. He comes back and shoots my nigga. He shoots this guy in the ass. He gets shot in the ass. But he lives, you know? But this happened in Fridays, and I used to freaking like Fridays all the time. I haven't been there since. Okay, again, getting off topic. That's all right. You know, I'm glad. You know, I've been wanting to make a video in general where I'm just talking and just getting some ideas out. So I feel like this would probably be the best way for me because I'm always sitting there struggling about like how to edit and I want to add clips and all that is well and fine, you know. But in all honesty, I just wanted to get some ideas out. I just wanted to open a dialogue, you know. I love being black. I love being in America. I love being black in America. I feel like our culture is what kind of sparks up a lot of conversation in this country. A lot of things are being made because of black people's influence, you know. And I'm not saying that we're the most influential people on the planet or we deserve we do deserve our flowers, but I'm not asking everyone to just like bow down and look at us like as if we're like the master race or anything. I'm just asking that we start looking at each other as if we're all just people, you know, like we just treat people with kindness and respect. Like if we honestly all treated people the way you like, and I know it sounds crazy, right? You heard this when you're in fucking kindergarten. If we all treated people the way we wanted to be treated, the world would actually be a better place. Let that sink in. Like, come on, man. I heard this theory, right? It's called the egg theory. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's a video on YouTube. I'll try to link it in the description, maybe not. It's called the egg theory, right? So basically, it's like the theory goes, to become God or to become a God, you have to live every single person's life that's ever existed or will exist throughout human history. So that means you have to be a little slave girl in 1080 AD China picking fruits or whatever. You also have to live Jesus Christ's life. You have to live Abraham Lincoln's life. You have to live the homeless man up the street's life. You have to live every single person's life just so you know their experience. You have to live and learn their experiences. And only after you do that can you actually become God. And you can like become God of your own universe type stuff. And basically the video what it's trying to get at is like imagine the homeless man that you walk past every day on your way to work. You are that homeless man. Like literally in real time, you are both you and him. So when you walk past him, you know, just neglecting the fact that he's hungry or he's cold or he's hot or whatever, you're walking past yourself. And when you do that, like the world will not become a better place if we are not lifting each other up. The world will only become a better place if we all lift each other up. We all see and realize like, hey, this shit is not easy. It's not easy to do alone. It's not easy to do with a village. But if we all come together, then it can get a little less difficult. You know, that's all we want. We just want a place for our kids to grow up and our kids to feel like, hey, I can actually make it. I can actually do something. We want us. We want to feel like we can actually do something. We don't want to be held back by like bills or nonsense things that the government puts in our way, roadblocks. We just want to live happy and healthy lives. We want to provide for our loved ones. We want to be able to, you know, go out and venture out and explore the world. This video has taken a lot of different contexts and conversations. And we're just like, but hey, I'm glad that I actually had the courage to sit down with my wonderfully beautiful girlfriend. It's literally her being here that's giving me the strength to do this. So I just want to say thank you, my love. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Love you more. And I'm gonna upload this video raw to the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully she blesses me for it. If not, we'll be back next time.
It's like 7 a.m. right now.
It's actually 7:44 a.m. I woke her up out here sleep. I'm like, babe, I got the juices flowing. We gotta get to it. Okay. She took off her bonnet and stuff like that. Whatever. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And if you like the content, the long form content, conversation piece, just like, comment, subscribe. If you had anything to add to the conversation, or you know, if you wanted to push back on what I said or affirm what I said, I would love to read the comments. I'd love to open a dialogue with you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great day, and
Peace out, Girl Scout.
peace out, Girl Scout. That's nice.